I am amazed how well these things handle on the road. This is my first ride in a month or more. It's been oppressively hot. The month of July was the hottest month on record here in the Phoenix area. And August was very close. It was just horribly hot. 110 plus every day. Even the nights didn't get below 90 degrees. So today when I left it was 75 degrees. So it's really nice day for riding. I'm just going to ride wherever it takes me today. I'm actually looking to see if anybody else is out riding. It's very pleasant. Last night was a nice storm blew in. That was at the cold front that came through. So we're expecting to have cooler than normal temperatures today and tomorrow, and then it's going to get around normal, which will be 103, 104. Those are okay. The wind blowing last night, we got pool toys from neighbors in our yard. Now we just have to find out which neighbor owns the pool toys. My next door neighbor said all of her pool furniture was in the pool. Good place for pool furniture, I guess. We're not in northern Arizona has a lot of the wildfires going on. Not as bad as California or the whole West Coast right now. We were getting a lot of smoke in from California the past few days. Today it's nice and clear. Very beautiful. Wow, not a cloud in the sky. I might just take a zip through Old Town Gilbert, see if there's anybody out there. Ooh, blocked by a train. Not a long train. So this is it. Old Town Gilbert. Lots of places to eat. Joe's Real Barbecue. Oh, they have amazing barbecue. There's people out enjoying the patios. Interesting. Culinary Dropout. I haven't seen that one. Ooh, smell of food just got into my helmet. Now I'm hungry. Let's get exciting and go on the freeway. I am amazed how well these things handle on the road. I mean, I've heard people saying about getting on the highways and they just wave back, they sway back and forth. But this has the stock sway bar on it, and it handles really well. Maybe it's people do a death grip or something on them, I'm not sure. But I really like the way it feels on the road. I mean, it's not like I go on the interstates or the highways very frequently, but the few times I have, it's been very, very pleasant. Nice feel. It's not like I feel everything's going to fall out from under me. Hopefully. Well, I've got the gremlin bell on, so the guardian bell. I remember riding a two-wheel motorcycle. Ruts like that in the highway and railroad tracks, they could really throw you. Especially if you went along the railroad track. They were like the streetcar tracks and things like that. They would run down the middle of the road and you get stuck in one of those ruts. Could be a little bit scary at times. I'm not sure if you can hear that in my microphone, but you can hear the whine. Wah. Sounds like some people I know. Not mentioning names, but they know who they are. So I'm getting all this feedback that I shouldn't be called the grumpy Ryker rider because I'm not really grumpy. Those are the people that have to look out. They'll get my grumpy side someday. They'll see. The reason for the grumpy is because grandchildren sometimes have problems with grandpa, so they say grumps. So that's how I got the term grumpy, because of the grandchildren calling me grumps. Well, this has been a very pleasant ride. I brought a thermos of water and I haven't even stopped to take a drink. I'm not sure how long I've been on the road. Ooh. Probably an hour or so. Oh, a slingshot. Those are really interesting, but I tried one of those and I could not get out of it. I plopped my butt down in there and I had to get help to get out. But they look like they're a lot of fun. I see on some of the YouTube channels that there's a lot of people, especially in like Atlanta and in Baltimore and some of those areas, they have groups, and it's Rykers and slingshots, and it's just the Polaris slingshot. That is really interesting. I really was fascinated by the spider, and a lot of people say, well, geez, you could have got a spider, but I can't get on a spider. I can't get my leg over the seat of a spider, and then I can't get back off again because I have very serious issues with my legs. So I can't get on and off of a spider. There was only one spider that I could get on, and that was the just the stock F3 without any kind of bags and stuff on the back. I could get on that one, but it was uncomfortable. Now this one, I can get on it. I'm able to slide my leg sideways and lift it over the bike. But the low riding things, just getting in and out of them is such a pain that it's not worth it. With this one, I carry my cane in my trunk or frunk or whatever you want to call it. And so when I get off and I'm somewhere, I can unfold my cane and I can get off and I can be mobile. But I definitely need a cane for stability. Typically, I wear, if I'm not walking, I wear boots that keep my ankles from falling sideways. And then if I'm doing any kind of activity at all, I'm supposed to wear full leg braces, because they just go every which way. I tear ligaments and tendons and all this stuff, and it's not worth it. So this is so easy for me to get on and get off of and to ride. It's amazing. I couldn't ride motorcycles because I couldn't keep them standing. I couldn't use the brake. I couldn't shift gears. Not so much the foot brake, but the hand brakes. And then the shifting gears with my left foot just doesn't work to do that. So that's why I gave up riding motorcycles. So as time goes on, it's going to be progressively worse. It's one of those things. As a child, I had polio. And a lot of people have no idea about polio. But it was one of those things where I got it right before they developed the vaccine for it. And it took a long time and tons of physical therapy to walk and do most normal things. I could never play sports. I lacked coordination and body strength to do a lot of things, but I led a fairly normal life. I mean, I've been in physical therapy off and on my entire life, just to maintain a level of mobility. So it's one of those things where you learn to push. You push and push and push. And as a result of pushing all those years, it caused the nerves that took over to compensate for the nerves that were destroyed by polio. Those nerves were overstretched to begin with, and then they were overexerted, and so they ended up dying off. So as time goes on, there are less nerves to control my muscles. My muscles atrophy, and I just lose the abilities to do things. It's progressed from my legs to my arms, so my left hand is not that good to do things with, but I manage to get by.